Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, but I've actually gotten a new puppy over the past couple of weeks or so it's pretty much all my extra time and attention is going there. But today I'm releasing the video episode, some little highlights from my interview with Marcos on the Everyday Kind of Life podcast that I'm running. You can check in the link in the description box below for the complete episode, and also be sure to check out Javi's episode from the last upload. But hopefully we'll start catching you guys sooner. We're almost at 10K. Probably by the time this video goes out, maybe we'll be there. If not, I'll have a special 10K episode coming up soon. Without further ado, here's the episode.
Priorities have changed for me. At first I paid a lot of attention to my YouTube channel because I didn't have a lot of freelance work, right? And so I needed to get my reps in, my practice. I always considered YouTube my practice for the getting into real video production, freelance work. Eventually over time, I produce less YouTube videos because I have less time for it, since I am focusing on my freelance work, which makes up the majority of my income. Actually, I was just looking at my financials for this tax season. I have to turn those in, and like 80% of the income came from my freelance work. YouTube is only like the money I make there from the ads and affiliate links and all that other stuff that I have. It's only, I don't know, I think it's like 20% or even less than that. So I look at those numbers as a way to yes, I have to keep on doing what I'm doing, which is making my freelance work my number one priority. YouTube has kind of taking a back seat. If I don't have time, if I need downtime, I'm not gonna kill myself over making a YouTube video.
Yeah, I can relate to that too. And for viewers of my channel, you've probably noticed that, the content doesn't come out quite as frequently, because like when we first were talking, I was doing like 3 or 4 videos a week. Like that was my life. Like it was like, this is my escape to get out of my current job. Very much like you said, YouTube is a great portfolio piece, especially if you want to get into the video world. And now I'm kind of like you. I have a full-time job outside of YouTube that brings home the money, and both of us are lucky to be creators in the fact that our full-time jobs are doing things we love to do, creating content for clients. And I think that's phenomenal. And I think that's what a lot of people need to hear, is that, there are some lucky ones, and I'm going to use the term lucky, that can do YouTube as a full-time career, but it takes a lot of work and a lot of, effort to get to that point. So, having YouTube as maybe like the secondary income or something might be the better option. But I've still watched your YouTube videos to this day. I like a lot of the products that you showcase, because there are things that I'm always looking to upgrade or maybe consider. So, and just the flow of your content, like just watching you over the years, like you can tell how much you've grown and like your knowledge and your gear and stuff. And it really does show. So
I think for me, it's always been pushing the quality, right? Because I'm often showing potential clients, hey, this is my YouTube channel, check it out. And whatever video they stumble upon, I want it to look super high quality. I don't want to be the jack of all trades who does everything, the audio, the directing, the producing, the editing. I just want to do the visuals. That's it. It's just the camera work. And that's a very specialized thing. This is what I've identified for myself over the years.
New creators don't realize is that when you want to become like a YouTuber, if you don't have the budget to pay other people to do stuff, you are the videographer, you're the editor, you are the anchor, you are everything. Like you have to do all these things, and the time that it takes to produce one video. And when you were talking about quality, like I can't imagine how many hours you spend to create a video. I sometimes get a little bit lazy and will just kind of halfway through something together, and then I beat myself up over that so much. Like, why did I do that? But it's weird because like sometimes on YouTube, videos that I just throw together in a couple of hours perform super good, and the ones that I spend hours and hours and hours producing, nobody watches it, nobody cares. But you're using it as a portfolio piece. That matters, that extra level of production, because even if it doesn't perform the best, it might be that killer portfolio piece that clients are like, I'm going to book you because of this.
Some of my most viewed is just screen recordings on my computer on Final Cut. And I mean, those are probably where all my subscribers have come from, the majority of them. So when I release things that are on cinematography, it doesn't get that many views because most people are finding that those handful of videos that are about Final Cut, but they don't necessarily care about my cinematography or lighting and all that other stuff. They might be just video creators who are looking for how to edit on Final Cut. And so I have to remember that too, that, sometimes what you want to be known for is not necessarily what ends up being viewed on YouTube.
YouTube's an interesting place because I find that like you can make the most perfect, in your eyes, the most perfect explanation video of a piece of gear, but there's always going to be that one thing that you leave out that somebody's going to like call you out on. Like, it's like, come on, dude. Like, there's 1,000 videos on this same subject. Like, go watch somebody else's if you want to learn about this. Cause like, I'm not a huge technical guy. I'm about like the straightforward, like let's say we're talking about a light. Is it going to light my scene? Is it going to give me options? Is the battery life good? Is it portable? Like those basic questions that revolve around my needs. That's what I'm going to answer. Now, if we're talking about like, certain, what is it called? Like the color value, like when it's rated really high, usually you want like 90-95%. Like when you get into weird technical specs like that, that's not me. Go watch, I forget his name. It's not Dunna. But there's so many technical people out there. But yeah, somebody's always going to call you out on YouTube. And it's one of those things I feel like you've probably grown to accept it at this point too. So the biggest thing in my life is like you said, time with, family, time with friends, and to be around those that you love. And ultimately at the end of the day, that's what I want most out of life, is more time with the people that I love to spend it with. And whatever avenue is going to get me on the path to have what I want is what I'm going to take. And, YouTube could be that thing right now. No, I mean, it's a great supplemental income source. It definitely is that. But yeah, that's something I think a lot of creators need to think about is, getting your mindset into doing what you really want to do, like, and asking yourself, is YouTube really what you want to do? Or do you want to be a wedding videographer? Like Javi that I talked to last week. He's kind of like us. He used YouTube to kind of practice his skills and to learn and build somewhat of a portfolio, but now he's a full-time wedding videographer and he loves what he does. And that's 80-90% of his income, and YouTube's just there just for fun.